And fate delivered this woman a potentially devastating blow, but instead of defeat, she learned to soar. Those stories, all the news on this Sunday night, September 15th, 1996.
Live from KTVU, this is the award-winning 10 o'clock news on Channel 2. The #1.
But that didn't stop her from pursuing her dreams all the way to the sky. Her remarkable story coming up on segment 2.
This woman learned to soar. Finds that the sky is the limit when she decides not to let her disability get in her way. The story of another achiever, a Bay Area woman who always dreamed of becoming a pilot. But a tragic turn of fate almost grounded her dreams forever. Bob McKenzie reports.
An automobile accident as a teenager left Gail Lively with a spinal injury and irreversible damage. She has no use of her legs, almost no use of her left hand, and very limited use of her right fingers. None of that stopped her from completing her education and progressing to an important job designing computer systems for the corporation that owns Round Table Pizza. For a long time, there was a dream that she didn't dare believe in. Gail's father was a pilot. She grew up around airplanes. But to fly herself, well, she couldn't. Could she? One day last year, she gathered up her nerve and set out to find out. She went to Dragonfly Aviation, a flying school in Santa Rosa, and began taking lessons.
And I was never sure when I started if I was going to be able to finish, if I could, settle all the issues that I needed to be able to fly.
Gail did settle all those issues and recently got her pilot's license.
Want to take me for a ride?
I'd love to. Let's go fly.
Gail is married and her husband is also in a wheelchair. They try, separately and together, to be as independent as possible. Gail doesn't want or need any help in getting into an airplane. Of course, she also drives a car and gets her wheelchair into and out of it. Was I nervous about flying with her? Well, I'm a smidge nervous about getting into any small plane. But Gail has an air of confidence that puts a passenger at ease.
Wind 180 at 8. Visibility 20. It's clear.
Usually a pilot steers a plane partly with the feet. Gail has rigged a handle that connects to the foot pedals. Since her left hand has no strength, she's devised a strap and Velcro arrangement to keep her hand on the stick. Gail rents the airplane, a Piper Cherokee, from Dragonfly. She and her husband hope to be able to buy their own plane one day. A perfect takeoff, level and steady, and we're airborne. No one would suspect that Gail had days when she thought she just couldn't do this.
You just go back and do it again. You just keep trying. And I've found since I've been injured, you persevere, and with most things, you can overcome them, and you can do what you want to do. It's a very freeing feeling, very liberating. On the ground, you've always got the chair, and you've always got your barriers and the steps and grass paths and everything like that. In the air, you're just like everybody else. I can go where everybody else can go.
And when you finally got up there all by yourself, got to solo, was it everything you had hoped for?
It was more than that. My first solo was the greatest. It's the best thing I can remember in my life, really.
A flawless approach and a bumpless landing. As a veteran inhabitant of the passenger seat, I was impressed.
Thanks for the ride. That was really fun.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. It was a blast for me, too.
Obviously, you do this for the fun of it and because you want to be mobile and go places and do things. Is there anything else you're trying to accomplish?
Well, I would just like people to know that this is available for them to do. I want to encourage people to go out and do things that motivate them, that make them want to have fun in life.
In Santa Rosa, Bob McKenzie for the 10 o'clock news.